Yeah, we're not the type to play games, you can stake claims. Came to show the movement moving like a freight train, breaking walls and crumble earth with every step we take. We walking by with lash and your neck will break. Never let it stray, so say it wrong, we'll set it straight. So coming at us with an awkward demeanor is leaving your life in the dead of fate. So pedal straight, avoid these shots, we send it all costs. Truly believing that it'll be different, we watching your body get hauled off. Simple as this, we giving the vibe of the revolution that we living within. Diminish the doubt of the haters that talk on the low because of this minuscule shit.
Did that wake you up? Are you awake? That woke me up. What do you think of my new opening? I hope everybody loves it because you're stuck with it for a while. It's 8:17 in the morning. It is I, your grumpy guide to all the tabletop role-playing game news, weather, and general internet nonsense that is the OGGM. It's Saturday, which means it's time for These Are the People in the Neighborhood. The neighborhood. The tabletop role-playing game neighborhood. It's time to raid. It's time to visit some other YouTube channels and draw attention to them. Do something nice, and maybe in return, some of these people will come our way and help us hit that 2,000 subs mark, right? Because, you know, Monday through Friday, I'm kind of a jerk. Saturday, I like to do something nice and bring attention to some of these people. So that's why I started this experiment. As you know, I stole the idea from Iron Mouse, doing raids on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and I really like the idea of, you know, more YouTubers should try and help out other YouTubers, especially in our end of the world, because we all got a little too segregated and too busy hating each other to lift each other up. All right, let's start today with Harmony Ginger, our friend Harmony Ginger, who, as you know, invented 1.1 time. If you don't believe me, just look at all the comments on Twitter that claim she invented it. Of course, she didn't invent it, but for some reason people thought she did. She's only got one video on her channel, but I still wanted to shout her out because she bravely, for her very first interview on her very first time on her channel, interviewed Jethro Johnson, the head of the tabletop role-playing game stable that is known as the Bro SRR. When you talk about the number one heel in the professional wrestling world of tabletop role-playing games, it's Jethro Johnson. He has built up his persona quite well, and he's got his stable of the Bro SR to follow him. Extremely controversial individual is the best way to talk about him. Considering right before the interview started, he told Harmony that he was planning to make her cry and quit the stream, but then decided maybe he wasn't going to because he thought she was nice. This is one of those guys who continues to pound in the idea that there's only one way to do D&D, and that's his way, of course. Interesting enough, and he has a book about how there's only one way to play D&D, and of course it's his way. And Harmony, for her very first interview on her channel, chose to interview him for an hour and held her own. So congratulations. Harmony's only got 267 subscribers. One video. She definitely deserves more than that. Just for that, I can't wait to see who she interviews next. Probably not going to interview me, but you never know. So check her out. Link down below. Send her some subs. Send her some love. Give her a pat on the back and thank her for taking one for the team by stepping into the ring with Jethro Johnson and holding her own against the number one heel in the tabletop role-playing game community. That is the head of the Bro SRR, Jethro Johnson. If there was an NWO in tabletop role-playing games, it would be the Bro SR. So, yeah, 267 subs. Let's get her up to 1,000. Next up, we have a gentleman I've never discovered before until recently. His name is called Game Masters. Game Masters. One word. Game Masters. Discovered him quite by accident the other day, and he was talking about Vecna. And the other things, and I watched his video about no pre-orders, and then somebody called him out on the pre-order issue, and he showed them exactly where the information was. Somebody called me out on the pre-order issue, and I just said, check out this guy. He's already done all the work. So yeah, there you go. He's got 10,000.7K subs, 802 videos. Check him out. He's got a amazing beard going on. He looks like he knows what he's talking about, and he's doing this for an hour. He's spent a lot of time talking about Vecna. No love for Scott McClintock, though. Maybe he doesn't know about Scott's thing. So I guess we've got to tell him about it. Yeah, he mostly is a 5e, looks like, D&D kind of guy, but also with the comparing it to old school stuff. So yeah, he looks like he's a good both doing 5e top but also, just talking smack about Wizards of the Coast. So he seems like the kind of guy I'd enjoy hanging out with. Let's give him some subscribe. Maybe he'll send some of his subs over our way. Check him out. Game Masters. Yeah. All right, here's one I'd forgotten about until the other night when he came up in a conversation between me and the Dungeon Minister. It's Black Magic Craft. How have I not pulled out Black Magic Craft before? This guy's been around forever. 448K subs, 424 videos. It's almost one sub for every video. He does craft videos. He is one of those people who is talented. And talks about building things. Looks like he hasn't done a video in a while. Oh no, he just did one 2 hours ago. Looks like he took a break and then came back. He's got one over here from 3 months ago where he said why I quit videos or something, and then he's back building amazing things. Art and figures and dioramas, and oh my god, I hate him for being so talented. Look at that. He even made a house out of paper, and just oh my god, so amazingly talented, making all these crafts, giving you how-to for all the crafts so you can follow along with him, and who knows, maybe someday get as good as he do. Let's give him a subscribe. He has 448 subs, 424 videos. Let's get him up to 5,000, and maybe he will send some subs my way. Black Magic Craft, I can't believe I haven't brought him off before. This guy's been doing videos forever. I remember watching his stuff 3, 4, 5 years ago when I, like about the same time I discovered Hank talking about doing figure and diorama burning. Diorama building. Yeah, check him out. And of course, everybody I'm mentioning has got links down below. So if you want to follow any of them, you can. Because, yeah. Another one who came up in my conversation with Dungeon Minister the other day is somebody I'd never heard of. But apparently he's extremely talented. So this is Paint Minis Live. Looks like he's another one who does mini painting. He's got 156 subscribers, 81 videos. Does a lot of live mini painting, it looks like, and talking about painting and showing you how to paint. So painting streams, just like ASMR, just a guy painting figures, talking about figure, messing around with figures and how to paint and why to paint and where to paint, and painting ideas and how to, just super amazing in-depth look into the world of figure painting in such a way that it can just be anything. You want to do Warhammer? Watch this guy. You want to do superhero? Watch this guy. He just figures and from all different genres. There's one here where he just tells you how to paint an elk and make it look like an elk in the real world. So awesome sauce. Let's give him a subscribe. He's only got 156 subscribers. Let's help him get to 200, 500, 1,000. This guy deserves some support because, anybody who can make this stuff, not only do I hate them for being this talented, but I also, just appreciate them and just so impressed by them. And, that they can bring a little artwork into our our hobby. God love him for being able to do it. So let's give him a subscribe. Check him out. Of course, link down below. Not bad. A lot of crafty type crafts, and then Harmony. So yeah, some good stuff. Now, obviously, because I did steal this idea from VTubers, specifically from Iron Mouse, as I do every week, I got to give a shout out to one of the many amazing VTubers out there. And this week it's Lime. I've discovered Lime on Matara Khan's channel. She's not one I watch a lot or listen to a lot. I've got my favorites, but she definitely fits in with the chaotic gremlin Mystique. She's only been doing this for a little bit. She's another one that got discovered by doing a raid. And since then, she's shown up on a bunch of other people's tubes. She does a lot of collabs. She does gaming. She does video games. She plays, or at least is beginning to play Warhammer. So disproving the myth that girls do not play Warhammer, here is a VTuber who plays Warhammer. She's not on YouTube. At least I couldn't find her. Oh, yeah, she is. What am I saying? Looks like we've got archives. So yeah, here she is, being a chaotic gremlin and bringing joy to the world by watching her fail miserably at video games. So if you're looking for a VTuber to follow who, maybe a good beginner introduction to VTubing, check out Lime. She's relatively child friendly. So there you go. And that's today's VTuber. Thank you, VSojo VTuber Iron Mouse, for giving me the idea originally for these Saturday shoutouts. Thanks to GRIMJIM for making the incredible new opening to my thing. Thanks to each and every one of you for sticking with me every Saturday while I do this, trying to bring a little light and kindness to the otherwise kind of ugly thing that has become the tabletop role-playing game community. If you appreciate this content, let me know. If you never want to see me do another tabletop role-playing game Saturday shout out, let me know. If you got anything you want to talk about, I'm always open to appreciate. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Please help me hit 2,000 subs by August 4th. And remember, if I do, I will go an entire month without talking about Wizards of the Coast, which means I'll probably talk a lot about superheroes. So if you want to hear me talk about superhero role-playing games in August, help me hit 2,000 subs by August 4th, my birthday. That'll be my birthday present. Till next time, I'm the OG GM. Drive safe out there. It looks like it's going to rain, and I'll talk to you later.